This is a full moon in Leo reading for February 12th, 2025. My goodness, we have done a retake on the string, I think, 6 times today. So I am glad we now have video, we now have audio, and others can see me. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, especially if you've been enduring just seeing them pop up. Thank you. All right. So there's a message I want to share with you, and then you're gonna have to think of a number between 1 and 5. So I'm just letting you know that heads up as I was shuffling. The message that came down was about communities. We are so blessed to have amazing online communities just like this one. And I love that you have decided to become part of this community. I love that you're chatting. That's so important because we need to know that there's like-minded souls around us, right? So online communities are amazing. And I want you to get involved or start offline communities, right? You need to come together in person, right? We need to know again that there's like-minded souls that we can touch with our little hands. So start to come together as an offline community. Know that people may or may not agree with you, and that's okay. That's contrast. That is a spark of growth, of seeing things differently and coming up, hopefully, with new ideas. This is how we grow and innovate. So come together in communities. That is the big thing that I'm hearing right now. Okay. With that said, I have some cards. And if you don't know me already, I'm sorry because I introduced myself earlier, but so many of you couldn't hear me. So if you don't know me, my name is Africa Archield. I'm an oracle and a guide for women who are leaders, specifically light leaders. They bring the light into their lives. They bring the light into wherever they're working. They bring the light into their communities. They are leaders. And there's just this real big thing I've been feeling about being and being the light. Especially right now, there's a lot of seeming darkness, right? Where people feel like they're in a fog or just inundated and kind of falling down in the muck. And your beingness helps them flip on their own light of beingness and pull themselves out of the muck. All right. So hopefully you have picked a card between 1 and 5. It's card number 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 and 5. So go ahead, put what number you picked down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Knowing that any of these cards can be your card, right? You're going to pick one, but there's parts of each of these cards that are going to come up and work for you as well. The one you picked is the one that you need to look at the most. So, card number 1 is lovely. It is Dragon Power. Dragon Power, card number 11. Sorry, I'm hoping that you can see it. Hoping y'all are seeing it the right way around instead of kind of backwards. I hope the mirror's working. So, card number 11, Dragon Power. This, I mean, literally, we were just talking about your light and being down in the bog. I don't know if you can see the light and the person lying down. So, there's some security here with a dragon. There is security. There's security in their power, in the riches that are being secured or hoarded, right? So, this is showing me some security and showing of the light even as you sleep. I know you wish you picked the first one. Even as you sleep, even knowing that really you're always protected with your light. There might be people who come at you for whatever reason because haters are going to hate, right? Haters are going to hate. So there might be a reason that people come at you, but you can keep moving forward, okay? Because you are protected. Right? So let your light shine. Be really big, bright, and beautiful. Okay, this is the Leo season. You got charisma, you got swagger right now, so be sure to use it. All right, card number 2, meandering pathway, which is flow. And if you're into numerology, this is card number 24. Hopefully, y'all can see this. Card number 24, meandering pathway, flow. I like this card too. It's all about the flow. It's all about being willing to go with the flow. Okay, being willing to go with the flow. Right now, I'm literally talking in my community yesterday about the fact 2025 is, felt kind of like a whirlwind. We had plans at the end of 2024, right? We had plans for 2025, and then the plans went a little bit on the sideways, right? The big thing I've been told is you got to be willing to pivot. You can have a goal and you can be walking toward that goal and you will eventually get there. But you got to be willing to pivot along the way, right? You got to be willing to pivot along the way and like walk that meandering path. So I think that's a beautiful reminder during this Leo full moon. All right, for those of you who picked card number 3, I love this. Card number 3 is water spirit manifesting dreams. Card number 46. Number 46. Right? I love this. I love this card. So what's nice is if you like otters, I mean, obviously you're a business here because there were otters all over this card. But what I love about it is manifesting dreams. The thing to remember about manifesting dreams and manifestation in general, I know being a student of manifestation for years and not quite getting it, is manifestation isn't just about affirmations, isn't just about a vision board, isn't just about any of those things, right? And I want to say card number 3, this is super important for you. I think probably one of the best ways I can describe what manifestation really is. It's about desiring something, yes. And you know how people say desire it, but act like you already have it? And it's like if you want something but you don't have the thing, then you're really not at then how does that work? That is so frustrating, right? But it's got to feel neutral. It's got to feel like you want it so much till it seems like it's normal. So how does it seem like it's normal? You may have wanted a brand new car, right? Or a newer car to you. And you've been driving a clunker for years. And then you finally get that newer car, that brand new car. And then as you're driving around, maybe the first couple of days, you're like super, I got a car, I got this car, and nothing's wrong with it. It's not breaking down on me. It's not leaking oil, yada yada, right? But after a while, it's just your car. And you can't imagine driving a clunker even anymore, right? This feels normal driving that newer or brand new car, right? It feels absolutely normal now. And that feeling of normal is where you need to get to with manifestation, right? Because you need to feel like you already have it. And if you already have it, it feels normal. It doesn't feel like longing. It doesn't even necessarily feel like excitement. It feels normal. So that's the thing you want to get to. Whether it's a car, why do you want the car? And getting to the other side of that want, getting to the other side of that desire, and making whatever that is normal brings forward the car. Gosh, I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, I go into it a lot more. I have a little mini course on manifestation. I think I linked it down in the description. If I didn't, I'll pin a comment about it. It's really expensive. It goes through that more and it teaches you some really very 3D tangible things you can do that really starts to work that manifestation muscle. All right. And I love 3D tangible things you can do and then see them happen, right? All right. So, card number 4, if you've been waiting for card number 4 and Jinx Wild 19, I know that you have. Card number 4 is Spirit of Autumn, letting go. It is what number is this? Number 35. Spirit of Autumn, letting go. Again, this is it's a gorgeous card, is it not? And I know some of you love autumn, and I love that idea of letting go and the trees releasing their leaves and being ready, making themselves ready to go dormant in the most gorgeous way possible. Am I right? Letting themselves go dormant in the most beautiful way possible, but that feeling of letting go and just showing up and showing yourself, right? That is really what it's about. It's like showing up, letting go and being your most vulnerable. Letting go and being your most vulnerable. And in that vulnerability, that's when you shine. It's like releasing all the things around you to shine and knowing that it's okay to show your imperfections. So, James, okay, so you said, I've been getting a lot of signs to let go lately. Yeah. You have to let go. You have to be willing to show up in your imperfections. Let go of things that aren't serving you. And a lot of those things are the armor that we literally put on to survive in moments of stress. They're the armor that we learn to put on as children that doesn't serve us anymore. Right? We kind of have to shed all that stuff, go out there and show what we really have in the most dramatic and beautiful way possible. This is full moon Leo in the most dramatic way possible. Okay. Card number 4. We're on card number 5. We've got, I love how we had Spirit of Autumn. And card number 5 is Spirit Guardian of Spring. Did I say that right? In the right order? Spirit Guardian of Spring. Let's see. It says activation. I love the swan here and the fairies at the maypole. This is a gorgeous card. For those of you in the numerology, this is card number 36. Okay. Spirit Guardian of Spring. And let that for card number 5. So if you have card number 5, I'm going to come back to that here in a second, James. Okay, so if you had card number 5, again, this is perfect. This is, again, there's some of this for everybody. There's some of this for everybody. So if you had card number 5, this is that activation. I love kind of how it came at the end, which is just wild. But this is flipping the switch, baby. This is going full out. All of them are about going full out in different ways. But this has like this element of Mars energy, right? That Aries Mars kind of energy, flipping that switch and going. You're activating. You were like in full bloom. It's so exciting. I'm like super, super, super excited for you. Now, like I said, if you picked a card, right, whichever one you picked, it's the one you need to focus the most on. But know that the energy of the other 4 are there for you too. So, Jinx, you said earlier, oh, I wish I would have picked number 1 because that was about the dragons. That dragon energy, that power to shine and have that protection is there for you right now. Right? Even though, let's see, you picked card number 4. Now, you also said, okay, I was thinking more in the case of control because this is scary. Yes, there's the letting go of control too. But that letting control is still about vulnerability. It's about rolling out there naked, essentially, right? With no armor and knowing that you're okay, knowing that that dragon's right there backing you up. It's kind of like you could go out there and do whatever, but the dragon's right there and it's protecting. So it's telling other people, come at me, bro. Try it. Try it. And trust me, the people don't want to try. People don't want to try it at all. All right. So you've heard the big message for today. I want to see if there's any other messages and I want to pull from this deck, but I also want you to start asking questions. I'm only going to be here really for another few minutes, maybe another 5-ish, maybe 10 minutes, maybe. I've got another appointment at the top of the hour. So I'll only be here for a few more minutes. So I would love it if you would start putting in any questions that you have so I can answer those questions. And I'm going to just see if there's any other message that's coming in for this full moon Leo. That was this one. Okay. All right. So balance spirituality and practicality. That's a full moon Pisces. And there is that need for all of us to have that balance. Remember, we need to see people in the spiritual realm. We need to see who they really are as the same consciousness as us. Hello, Yamil. I'm so glad you're here. Sorry if you attended the other 5 versions of this live stream. This is the one that took. Let's see, what else did we have that came up? Of course, we got, as we said earlier, a lot of powerful changes coming up. And so expect some of those within the next, I think I said this when I first started the other live stream before the one that took this one. There's something about this full moon where I feel like some of that energy was really coming in heavy 2-3 days ago. And it's going to last another maybe 3 to 5 days from now. It feels like a really energetic full moon. And so in that time period, that's why I'm expecting some other new change, right? A powerful change. All right. New start. If I haven't heard somebody new, I was like, oh my gosh. And if you're awaiting any answers, they are coming. They are coming. So let's see. Those are other things. Let's see what questions you guys had. Let's see. Should I keep looking for where to sell my digital deck program? Is there a place I don't know about? Wow, that is a great question. Let's go ahead. I didn't know I pulled this deck, but now I know. It's called the Enchanted Map deck. And I think that's going to yield us an answer for you, Jinx. Anyone else has a question? Like I said, this is a time to ask it before I have to go to my next appointment. And I, again, apologize for live coming so late. I do not know what was going on. I think I'm going to have to do some things to the computer. Okay, so let's see what we got for you, Jinx. I love that this is a master number. You got card number 22, intention. What a beautiful card this is, too. Look at that. We have an owl holding, it looks like a dandelion. I'm going to have to look at it. On top of an egg. If there's not more newness, I don't even know what to say. There's so many new beginnings going on right now. Yeah. An owl on top of a dandelion, on top of an egg on a pillar. This is gorgeous, right? This is absolutely gorgeous. So, what is your intention with this master number of foundation? So, what I'm saying is foundation. Even with things that are fragile, even with things that shouldn't be quite holding up the same way. So, to me, Jinx, the answer is foundation. With this digital deck program being the foundation of many more things to come. Which of these platforms that you can sell on will provide the best foundation for you to build and expand and scale this digital deck program. Let me know if that makes sense or if that's sparking something for you, Jinx. Okay. And Yamil, what do you need to know today? I don't know. Let's find out. Let us find out together. I want to say right now, before I have to go, if you are enjoying this, please go ahead and like, because the more likes I got on this video, so please share it with your friends. That will come on more often. I was just coming on the full moon, but I'm starting to get that vibe that maybe I should be here a little bit more often to help this digital community coalesce together. So let me know, share it with your friends, let them know to come on and like, and also subscribe. I don't know what I want to do when I hit 400 subscribers, but I'm so dang close. I want to do something nice, and definitely when I hit 500. So definitely let me know. Share it with your friends. Go ahead and like and subscribe. All right, Yamil. And anyone else, get your question in. Your last question. How about foundational stuff? It's a very interesting that numbers keep coming together. This is number 4. That's what I mean, foundational stuff. Spirit of place. Look at this card, Jamil. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And just thinking, Yamil, I don't know if you were here when we were doing the pick a card part. If not, definitely go back and watch. But I would take a look at whatever I said under the Spirit Guardian of Autumn. I think that was card number 4. Because this is some autumn vibes, baby. The vibes of letting go and being in your place. There's something we were talking about, Spirit Guardian of Autumn. We were talking about trees releasing their leaves and getting ready to go dormant in the most spectacular way. In really the most spectacular way. I really would love you to tap into place. And where the place you're occupying, places you want to occupy, both in this 3D plane and off of this 3D plane, are really where you want to be. Are those the places that are going to help you build a foundation for what you're wanting to do? Tap into that spirit. And if that spirit of place is there and it is supportive, it doesn't matter what place it is, what it looks like on the outside, right? Or to other sides. It's that it's supportive to you. Because I want you to remember, again, because you weren't here, and I kind of don't want to give it all away, but I'm giving it all away anyway. Card number 1, remember, and all 5 cards have something in it for all of us. We just picked a card that's going to help us the most. But card number 1 was the dragon, and that protection the dragon provides. So it doesn't matter what the outside looks like. If you've tapped into that spirit of that place, and it's for you, you know this is a place where you can build foundations, and you know that you are protected. I hope that's helpful. All right, Jinx said, it makes sense, tells me there's probably not a new place, and that if I go with Steam, I'll be a step closer there, which is a goal of mine to be on there. There you go, Steam it is. Steam it is. So Jinx, I hope that, I know I'm about to hop off, but I hope that you could share a little bit more about your deck. Maybe not on this live, maybe on another one, or if you want to put in the comments later, that's cool too. And let us know what we could do as a community to help you get that deck on Steam. Yamil, if you want to share too about the place you're looking at or what sparked up for you, please feel free to do so. And let us know how we can support you as well. All right. So are there any other questions or ahas? Let me know. I don't think I missed anything. I'm going to scroll back through here to make sure I didn't. All right. Hold on. And then there's a lot at the beginning. I felt so terrible that people could not hear me. but I really do appreciate they liked my glasses. All right. With that, I want to say peace, joy, love to you. Thank you so much for coming and have a beautiful day.